Hello, it's Lucky down in the garden again in my western paddock, and today I've done an area. We'll just wait for the plane, and it's gone now. I've weeded this area and in behind the garlic and the leeks and got rid of as much as I can. There's probably a few pieces I've missed, but that's okay. That's a weed for another day to be turned into a nice yummy egg. And I've made the bank up a bit, so what we're going to do before summer gets here completely, we're going to turn that into a better system. We're going to get one of those trunk guards, tree guards, that you can water, and then I can deep water twice a week with it. And at the moment it's enjoying the winter rains. We've got lots of new shoots coming on it, which is really good. And we've got lots of lemons, so hopefully they keep growing. But if you are overwhelmed in your garden, I do what I do with my quilting. I work on one block at a time, and that's what I've called this, a block. It goes from here all the way around and down the back. I don't know what kind of block you'd call it, corner block or something. But that bit's done, so I can get in there now. Matilda can get in there now. Birds can get in there now. Everybody can get in there now until the next load of weeds or the next load of rain that brings weeds up. So it's looking really good. And today's surprise was finally we have potatoes growing. We've got 2 up. And there's the other one. So I'm absolutely thrilled with that. And one of the things with raised beds is they get a bit warmer. And putting my hand on here and on the side, if you can see my hand, there it is, it's warm with the sun shining on it. So that has helped to get them started, because the other day when I dug up, that sort of disturbed a couple of potatoes. Nothing was happening with those potatoes. So I'm very happy with that. And of course we'll go down and look at a new bed that I've done. Here's my carrots. For the first time, my western paddock has a garden bed that is dedicated to carrots, and I feel that is a really good, rich achievement. I feel very rich in myself for doing this, because I've achieved something that I've been wanting for a long time. So what I've got is some purple carrots from Diggers. In here is a line of radishes. And there are some Mr. Fothergill western carrots. So I'm hoping that they don't take long to come up. I've used a bit of seed raising mix to show me where the lines are. I don't cover them with bits of wood or anything like that, because I've never needed to do that, and I don't have a problem with my carrots. So it's those little bits way down there around the lemon tree, and these bits that bring happiness to me, that make me feel like I've achieved something really good. And of course, the girls are enjoying their reward, which is all the weeds from today, which is really fabulous. But let's look at a couple of other things as well. So, also to get that area, I transferred my endive into the lettuce bay now, and they have responded well with some sea sole and the rain. One of my coriander and the alyssum, I've put those here as well, and they've done really well. So that's good, and of course that's all my other lettuces, and then I've got a few floating around here. Strawberries are responding. I was going to move them, but I'm going to leave them here and have a strawberry bed. Picked another cauliflower yesterday, so that's good. I've got more to tie up. I'm going to use clothes pegs to keep them white. My cabbages, we've been picking a few cabbages. All the beetroot is gone from here, so I've only got the spring onions in this one. So I'm thinking perhaps when these spring onions are all gone, I'm thinking, what can I put in here? And I reckon I'll put the tatsoi in there, which is this little amazing little plant. It's actually like it's an Asian Brachius. Oh God, it sounds like a dinosaur. Anyway, it's a member of the broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage family, and you harvest around the base, as you can see I've done, and I use that instead of baby spinach. So I'm not buying baby spinach or growing baby spinach for cooking. So that's really good. So I'm happy with that. Another plane. That's the last of my carrots in between all the parsley. That's my beetroot. Now that beetroot, I started them off in jiffy pots and little plastic cells, and they have responded so well. So I'm thinking I can control the spacing and get more in. So there's 5 rows. There's about 5 rows in there of 5. So there's 25 to 30 in there. Oh, there's a weed. Get rid of that. And then for some unknown reason, I keep putting spring onions with beetroot. I should look and see if they're a companion plant or not. Back down towards here. Asparagus is going well. This is some Bloomsdale spinach. So I'll pick these bigger older leaves and feed them to the rabbits. Let's just look at my parsley. That's where the last of the spring onions were, which I've pulled out. And that's my parsley. And I actually sold a pile of parsley. And that's where I picked it from. So that looks really good. And of course the silver beet. So if you've even got these old blue containers and sand pits, they make great potting beds for small rooted crops. I wouldn't grow carrots in there though, but they do great for spring onion, things like that. So that's pretty well what's happening in the Western Paddock at the moment. Not a great deal. I'm chasing weeds each day. I do an area, and like I said, if you do a smaller bit, try and do it every day instead of trying to do the whole lot in 1 or 2 days and knocking yourself around. You achieve more and you feel good for it. So for the rest of the day, I'm going to think, wow, I got that bit done. And it makes you feel really good. So there's that. And one more thing to show you. I'm not going to open it up and show you because nothing's happening in there. I've sown my tomatoes, capsicums, and some other plants, some more tatsoi. I think I've done some lettuces as well. So they're the start of the summer crops. But they've been nice and warm in there because the sun shines on there in the morning. So that's it from Lucky Land, down at the Western Paddock. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.